one of the best games of the weekend, getting together for the second time in 13 days, the oldest rivalry in football with significant playoff implications for both teams. The winner clinches if the Lions lose to the Steelers on Sunday. Packers 9-4-1, Bears 10-4. They keep flip-flopping first place in the division, and the other team is at the bottom of the playoff tree. Right now, the Packers are 7 on the playoff tree, while the Bears are number 2. The Bears are favored by 1.5 with an over-under of 46.5, 83% of the spread money on the Bears. Do you like the Bears with Caleb Williams and what he's done in Chicago? Packers coming to the town without Micah Parsons. Who do you like?
I do like the Bears, all right? The Bears. I do. I can't believe I'm saying it. But yeah, one, I just think that, like you expect, 8 o'clock Saturday night, that stadium's going to be shaking. They're going to be like, holy crap, we haven't been good like this in quite some time with a quarterback that can make magic happen. Our offense is fun to watch. Everything from that standpoint lends me to believe that place is going to be a tough place to play on a Saturday night. And then I think on top of that, hey, the Micah Parsons thing, of course, is a huge deal. In game planning and the clock in the head by the quarterback and all of that, he was the greatest chess piece that you had to worry about in every passing situation and how to block Micah Parsons. Right? When the last time they played, the Bears offense, their drop back pass game was not very good. It did not lend very many plays or very many successful things for their offense. I think that'll be different this time around. I think last week was one of the best games, if not the best game I saw Caleb Williams have in the pocket. I think that's continuing to be stressed there in Chicago, and it's starting to look like he's getting it. And if he gets it, it's like, watch out for Chicago, because then we know they can run the ball just about on anybody. And their run game and how they marry it with the play action, the bootleg is a great stress on the Green Bay Packers. Packers don't like to play man-to-man a whole lot, and I think that'll lend, if Caleb now feeling a little more comfortable without Micah, to some big plays. And what I worry about with Green Bay is, it's like you heard me say earlier today. Green Bay has these moments. I thought maybe they were done. I thought because we had 2 good games in a row leading up to Denver where I went, all right, they got it going now. Here we go. The Bears, they played good. The Lions, they played good. But the Broncos game, again, it was the same old Packers. We have a good quarter and a half, and then we disappear for the rest of the game. And the passing game disappears. And if we can't make a big pass down the field, all of a sudden we can't do anything. And that's what I worry about. And I think the Bears, I just have more faith in Ben Johnson and Dennis Allen to make the adjustments off the matchup from 2 weeks ago a little more than I do the Packers guys right now. I'm going to go Bears 24-21.
And the Packers banged up a little offensively. Josh Jacobs didn't practice Wednesday or Thursday with knee problems that he's had for weeks now after he hit it on the turf against the Giants. It swells up. They check it out. It's fine, but it's something they're managing. Christian Watson didn't practice on Tuesday, was limited yesterday. He's got chest and shoulder injuries. So I just think that the Micah injury is a lot to overcome. They're on the road again, short week. I think the Bears pull this one off 24-20 and put the Packers in a position where they're going to be – we almost had a bingo, bango, bongo. But it's going to put the Packers in a position where they're scrambling for a wild card berth, and the Bears are going to be forcing someone to come to Soldier Field in January for a wild card game, and then maybe, depending upon how it all shakes out, a divisional game after that.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? And we've talked about this where in the NFC this year, it feels like a team that could play in the NFC Championship or maybe go to the Super Bowl and might not be in the playoffs. And, yeah, Green Bay loses this one. You start to wonder if they're one of those teams that ends up on the outside looking in.
I think the loser of this game and the Lions become the 2 teams that one of them isn't going to have a seat.
Yeah, I hear you. And then this is where I look at the Packers and go, hey, that early season, blowing the game against the Browns, blowing a game at home against the Carolina Panthers. Here you are now, blowing a 9-point lead last week against the Broncos. And now all of a sudden you look up and go, oh, my gosh, we got 3 games left against 3 pretty good teams, and we're going to be fighting for our life to get in the playoffs. Crazy. It really is.
They had those 2 straight home games where they lost to the Panthers and then the Eagles on the Monday night. They scored a total of 20 points in 2 games. The Eagles were there to be beaten on that Monday night, and they just couldn't muster the offensive output. All right.
Yo. Thanks for watching, homies. We are now in the NFL season here on Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
Hit subscribe to get our weekly picks, game recaps, film deep dives, and much, much more.
Thanks again for watching. Subscribe, rate, review. Peace out. You know where to find us.